Well, my name's John, Portsmouth Football Club, Westwood. Portsmouth Football Club is my life, and I have another life in the shop. It started by my father in 1958 when he bought the business. I'm lucky to have two passions. I've got the passions of football and I've got the passions of the shop, and they're very similar, very passionate in their own ways. But the shop's more sedate and calm and restful. Still got its stresses, and but the football is still the same passion, but it becomes out in a different way, more mad and more passionate and more raw. Like a Jekyll and Hyde it is, again, which ties in with the bookshop, Conan Doyle, and everything about Portsmouth, really. I support Portsmouth. I love the shop, I love the trade, I love the people who work here. I've got three families. I've got three families. I've got my family, obviously. I've got my football family, which I've known for years, and actually I've seen more of them than my family, I expect, every weekend and midweek. And then I've got my Petershill family, the bookshop and everything, and it's three distinct families. And I'm lucky to have so many people. I get to know so many people through the shop, through football and around town. And our trade is just fantastic. I'm just lucky. I'm really lucky to work in this trade. You don't get bad debt, you get nice people. You don't get rude people, really. You don't get nasty people. It's just something about books and bookshops. You get the tranquility, but the passion, this is what people don't get. The passion reminds me so much. The passion for books and the way people talk about them, and the way they love the words and the illustrations and the look of the book. And there's so much more to books than just books. And the thought of someone's held this book 200 years ago, the provenance of it, where it's been on travels even, and it's just immense. And books are tangible. You can touch them, feel them, smell them. Books are like people. Football's a passion that's instantaneous, and it's over 90 minutes. And it's a different type of passion, but it's still a passion. It's still a deep passion. It's not just a passion for those 90 minutes. It's a passion for the club. It's a passion for the city, passion for where you come from, passion for your mates, your second family, which is a good foundation for real life. And books are a passion, but they're a passion, an intense passion of the brain that it's an inquiring passion. It's wanting to know this, it's wanting to know that, it's wanting to describe this, it's wanting to explain this. Last Thursday of every month we have a poetry night, and we talk about a dead poet, and we read his works, and we talk about the history of him, and then we have a break, and we have a glass of wine and some drinks. Glass of wine, some nibbles, and it's very affordable. And then we have an open mic where people read their own poetry, from the sublime to ridiculous. I want it to be more community based. We're going to have more things. We're going to have theme days. We're going to have auctions. So many things we want to do, but at the moment it's just about surviving. And I want it to be community based because that's what my father wanted. There's so many business. It's not all about money. Sometimes we do events like the grotto and the Halloween cost us money, but it's something I want. When you see families coming through that I've known for 40 years, and you see your mates' kids coming through and enjoying it, and you give him something back. And sometimes in business, it's about business, you're there to make money, but it's giving something back to the community. And I want people to be able to come here and enjoy themselves. I want them to come here and lead their passions or lead their life through books. Even just coming in and socialising through events we do, and live their dreams, because that's what book creates. Books create dreams, and books, you can read someone else's story, but you can have the imagination to set the settings it's in, because everyone's perception of a story will change, and then you get encouraged to write books and all this, and then it's not just about the stories, it's about the illustrations, it's about the dust wrappers, it's about what binding it's in. There's so many different avenues, and then you come in a shop, and collectors, the internet, you can search for anything like that you want to search for. The amount of collectors who come in our shop, are collecting one thing, and then they start, because they see something else and it attracts them, they open it up. It's just, but it's just the internet, and whether I expect it'll become more this and hieroglyphic or whatever it is, but it'll never match reality. It's a different world. We're social animals, and we need to be socialising with other humans. We need things to hold and touch and feel. Not another world, not in our heads. That's not nothing. It's to me. I'm glad I'm the generation I am, because I won't have to put up with it much longer. But I want to try and recreate it for the community and for the up and coming generations, so they can see how lucky we were, and hopefully they can carry it on for their generations. Lucky to have met so many lovely people in my life. Family, I love them to bits, and I just want my dad's legacy to continue, and I want the shop to be a community-based place where people can live their dreams.